That's right. The one who writes the plays, that's him, only now he writes them in Spain. Now she's in Spain too, dear. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain, dear. I look after the house for them. But I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays. Only I've got a nice plate of sardines to put my feet up with, because it's the royal... Oh, what's it called on the telly? Where's the paper? Oh, and if it's to do with letting the house, then I'll have to ring the house agents, because they're the agents for the house. Squire, Hackamenda. Who's the other one? No, they're not really in Spain, dear. They're next to the phone in the study. Squire, Hackham... Hold on. I'll go look. Always the same story, isn't it? Soon as you take the weight off your feet, down it all comes on your head. And I take the sardines. No, I leave the sardines. No, I take the sardines.
You leave the sardines and you put the receiver back.
Oh yes, I put the receiver back.
And you leave the sardines.
And I leave the sardines?
Light, please. You leave the sardines.
I put the receiver back, and I leave the sardines.
But
we've changed that, have we, dear?
no, dear.
That's what I've always been doing.
I shouldn't say that, Dottie, dear.
Well, how about the words, my sweet? Am I getting some of them right?
Some of them have a familiar ring to them, yes.
Only it's like a fruit machine in there.
I know that.
I open my mouth, and I never know if it's going to come out 3 oranges or 2 lemons and a banana.
Anyway, it's not midnight yet. We don't open till tomorrow. So, you're holding the receiver.
I'm holding the receiver.
Squire, Hackham, and hold on.
Squire, Hackham, hold on. Don't go away. I'm putting it down. Always the same story, isn't it? Put your feet up for 2 minutes, and immediately they come running after you.
Hold it.
I have a housekeeper, yes, but this is her afternoon off.
Hold it, Gary. Dottie!
So we've got the place entirely to ourselves.
Hold it, Rob. Light! Dottie!
Come back.
Yes, and go out again with the newspaper.
The newspaper. Oh, the newspaper.
You put the receiver back. You leave the sardines and you go out with the newspaper.
Here you are, love.
Sorry, love.
Oh, don't worry about it, Dottie dear. It's only the tack run.
It's the dress, Gary, honey. It's the dress rehearsal.
So when was the tack rehearsal?
So when's the dress? We open tomorrow.
I'm sorry, it's just we're all thinking of this as more of a tack run. I mean, aren't we, love?
Well, it's all those words, my sweetheart.
Oh, don't worry about the words, Dottie dear.
Coming up like oranges and lemons.
Dottie, your words are fine. Well, your words are better than the... Do you know what I mean?
Sorry.
Okay, so she's the... Fine, but Dottie, you've been playing this sort of part for... Well, you know what I mean.
All right. So, Gary and Brooke are off. Dottie's holding the receiver.
No, and we're all sitting here thinking, my God, we open tomorrow, and we've only had about a fortnight to rehearse, and we don't know where we are, but my God, here we are.
That's right, my sweet. Isn't that right, Lottie? Beautifully put, Gary.
Right, and we have to play Western Supermar the rest of the week, then Yeovil, then God knows where, and God knows where else, for God knows how long, and we're all just feeling a little, well, aren't you?
Sorry. Anyway, you're off. Dottie's holding the receiver.
Sorry, Lottie. Sometimes you just have to come right out with it, you know?
I know.
Thanks, Lottie.
Okay. So, Gary, you're off.
Lottie, one more thing while we're still stopped. I've worked with a lot of directors, and some of them were geniuses, and others, well, bastards. But I've never worked with one who was so completely and absolutely, well, I don't know.
Thank you, Gary. I'm very touched. Now, will you please get off the bloody stage? And Brooke, yes, are you in? In. Are you there? What? You're out? Okay, I'll call again, and on we go. So, there you are, holding the receiver.
So there I am, holding the receiver. I put the receiver back, and I leave the sardines. Always the same story, isn't it?
And you take the newspaper?
I leave the sardines. I take the newspaper. Always the same story, isn't it? It's a weight off your mind, it's a load off your stomach, and off at last I go.
Leave the receiver.
I'll just check. Hello? Anyone home? Nope. No one's here. So, what do you think?
Great. And this is all yours?
Oh, just a little shack in the woods, really. Converted posset mill, 16th century.
Oh, it must have cost a bomb.
Well, someone has to have somewhere to entertain one's business associates. Someone coming by at 4, in fact. Arab chic oil, you know.
Right, and I've got to get those files to our Basingstoke office by 4.
Yes, we'll only just manage to fit it in. Or rather, I mean, we'll only just manage to do it. Or
Right then.
we won't bother to chill the champagne.
All these doors?
Oh, only a handful, really. A study, a kitchen, and a self-contained service flat for the housekeeper.
Terrific. And which one's the...
What?
Oh, you know.
Oh, the usual offices. Through here.
Fantastic.
Now I've lost the sardines.
I'm sorry. I thought no one else was here.
I'm not here. I'm off. Only it's the royal... Oh, what's it called on the telly where they wear those hats and they're all covered in fruit and... Who are you?
I'm from the agents.
From the ancients.
Squire, Hackham and Dudley.
Oh, and which one are you then? Squire, Rackham or Dudley?
I'm Tramplemaid.
Walking in here as if you owned the place? I thought you was a burglar.
No, I just dropped in to go into a few things. Do 1 or 2 odd jobs. Oh, and a client. I'm showing a prospective tenant over the house.
What's wrong with this door?
She's thinking of renting it. Her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
The bedroom! No, that's the downstairs bathroom in WC suite. And this is the housekeeper, Mrs. Crockett.
Clackett, dear Clackett.
Oh, hi.
She's not really here.
Only it's the royal, you know, with the hats.
Well, don't worry about us.
I'll have the sound on low.
We'll just inspect the house.
Only now I've lost the newspaper.
Sardine!
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television now, do we? Sardines!
I've forgotten the sardines.
Lottie, the sardines, they're driving us mad.
Lots! Something wrong with the sardines? Potty!
Okay, there are 4 plates of sardines in Act 1 alone. They go here, they go there, she takes them, and I take them. And, well, don't you just feel it's a little, well, don't you?
Sorry.
The sardines.
What sardines?
Change the sardines.
Make it 4 orders of mahi-mahi.
Okay, that's fine. You're up there, but we're down here. We have to do it. Plus, we've got bags, plus boxes, plus words, plus doors, and, well, do you know what I mean?
We're not getting at you, Poppy love. We think the sardines are lovely.
Yes, I was just trying to, you know.
So, what do you want to change, Gary? The bags, the boxes, the doors?
We can't start changing things now, love.
I'm just saying words, doors, bags, boxes, sardines, us. Okay? I think I've made my point.
You certainly have, Gary. Got that, Poppy?
Oh, well,
Right, from Darty's exit. And Poppy?
Yes?
Don't let this happen again.
Oh, certainly not.
Sorry, Lottie. I just figured we ought to, well, do you know what I mean?
Of course.
Better out than, you know.
Much better, as long as Dotty's happy.
Absolutely happy, Lottie, my sweet.
Will you do something for me, Dotty, my love?
Your wish is my command.
Will you take the sardines off with you?
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television now, do we?
Only she's been in the family for generations.
Great. Come on, then. I've got to be in Basingstoke by 4.
Perhaps we should just have a glass of champagne.
We'll take it up with us.
Yes, well.
And don't let my files out of sight.
No, only,
What?
well,
Her?
she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines, sardines. Oh, it's not for me to say, of course, dear. Only I will say just this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You'll really enjoy it, dear.
Oh, great.
Won't she, love?
Yes, well, yes.
And we'll enjoy having you. Won't we, love?
Well,
Terrific.
Sardines, sardines. Can't put your feet up on an empty stomach, can you?
You see, she thinks it's great. She's even making us sardines.
well,
I think she's terrific.
terrific.
So, which way?
All right, before she comes back with the sardines.
Up here?
Yes, yes.
In here?
Yes, yes, yes.
It's another bathroom.
No, I meant this one.
to ourselves.
And God said, hold it. And they held it. And God saw that it was terrible.
Sorry, loves, this bleeding door won't open.
Sorry, loves, this door won't close.
And God said, Poppy!
Sorry, everyone. Am I doing something wrong? You know how stupid I am about doors.
Oh, Freddie, my precious, you're doing it perfectly.
As long as it's not me that's broken it.
And there was Poppy. And God said, be fruitful and multiply. And fetched Harry to fix the doors.
Oh, I do love tech rehearsals.
Oh, she loves tech rehearsals. Honestly, she loves tech rehearsals. Dotty, where's Dotty?
I mean, everyone is always so nice to each other.
Oh, isn't she just? Belinda being all, you know.
I mean, Freddie, my precious, don't you like a nice all-night tech rehearsal?
The only thing I like about technicals is that they get a chance to sit on the furniture.
Freddie, my precious, it's lovely to see you cheering up and making jokes.
Oh, is that a joke?
This is such a lovely company to work with. It's such a happy company. Just wait till we've got to Stockton-on-Tees in 12 weeks' time. Lottie, are you all right?
I'm starting to know what God felt like as she sat out there in the darkness creating the world.
Well, what did he feel like, Lottie, my sweet?
Very pleased she had taken some Valium.
Well, she had 6 days, of course. We've only got 6 hours.
And God said, where the hell is Terry? Oh, and down the hell was Terry. And God said that there be doors that open when they open and
Do
close when
something.
they close.
I was doing the front of house.
Doors, Terry, doors.
Doors?
Terry, are you fully awake?
Lottie, she has been putting a set up all weekend.
You're not trying to do too much, are you, Terry?
Terry, my love, that door won't close.
Yes, and the bedroom won't, you know.
Oh, right. Lottie, she hasn't been to bed for 48 hours.
Don't worry, Terry. Only another 24 hours and it'll be the end of the day.
Oh, look, she comes down to earth amongst us.
Listen. Since we've stopped anyway, okay. It took 2 days to get the set up and we shan't have time for a dress rehearsal. If we can just get through the play once tonight. For doors and sardines, that's what it's all about. Doors and sardines. Getting on, getting off, getting the sardines on, getting the sardines off. That's fast, that's the theatre, and that's life.
Lottie, you are so deep.
So, just keep going. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, you're on. Bang, you set it. Bang, you're off. And everything will be perfectly... Where's Selston?
Oh, no.
Not ready.
Selston!
Selston!
Poppy!
I thought she was in front with you.
I thought she was around the back with you.
I don't think he would. Not at a tech rehearsal. Would he?
With who?
Selston, we can't find him.
No, I'm sure he wouldn't. Not at a tech rehearsal.
Have a chance he would.
With what?
Now, come on, my sweet. Be fair. We don't know.
Let's not jump to any conclusions.
Let's just get the understudy dressed. Terry? Yes? Hurry it up to the doors. You're going on as the burglar.
Seriously, you're actually going with the woman burglar option? He shouldn't have been out of sight. I said he must never be out of sight. He's been as good as gold all the way through rehearsal.
Yes, because in the rehearsal room it was all, well, I don't know, but there we were.
There was no set. You could see everyone.
Yes, and here it's all, you know.
Split into two. There's a front and a back, and instantly we've lost him.
He's not in the dressing room. You've looked in the bathroom. Yes. And in the teen shop, in the prop room, and in the paint storage.
Yes, yes, and yes.
You've worked with him before, of course.
Call the police. Terry, have you finished the doors? Right. Get the burglar gear on. I'm sorry, Dottie.
No, Lottie, it's my fault, my sweet.
I passed him.
Let's give him one more chance, I said. One last chance, I mean. What can you do? We were in weekly rep together in People's.
No, Dottie dear, I never should have let you. I mean, this tour is more than just, well, you know, I mean, it's a life savings.
We know that, Gary.
I'm not trying to make my fortune.
Of course you're not, Dottie.
I just wanted to put a little something by.
We know, love.
Yes, she just wanted a little house that she could, well, I mean, is that so much to
Oh,
ask?
don't you cry, my love. It's not your fault.
No, I've got something behind my contact.
Yes, you couldn't expect Brooke to keep anyone inside.
But he was standing right there in the audience before we started. I saw him.
What are we talking about now?
It's all right, Brooke. We know you can't see anything.
You mean Selsdon? I'm not blind. I can see Selsdon.
Selsdon?
He's been here the whole time.
Standing there like Hamlet's father.
My word, Selsdon, you gave us all quite surprised. We all thought you were not there.
Where have you been, Selsdon? Are you all right, Selsdon?
Speak to us.
Is it a party?
Is it a party?
It is. Okay. I had gone to the and there was going to be a rehearsal. I was having a little post-prandial snooze on the back of the house, so as to be ready for the rehearsal.
Isn't he lovely?
Much lovelier now that we can see him.
Seth, what are we celebrating?
What are we celebrating? I have looked all through his dressing room and all through the wardrobe. I can't find the gear.
Beer in the wardrobe.
No, Selsdon. Terry, you need a break. Why don't you sit down quietly upstairs and do the company's VAT?
VAT, what?
And Terry, in case he and the gear do walk off together one night, order yourself a spare burglar costume that'll fit you a little better.
Spare-fitted burglar costume. Right.
2 spare burglar costumes, one for you and one for Poppy. I want a plentiful supply of burglars on hand for any eventuality.
2 spare burglars. Right. Lottie, she has been on her feet for 48 hours.
Don't fall down, Terry. We may not be insured.
Seth, what's next on the bill?
Well, Selsdon, I thought we'd try a sportive rehearsal.
No, I won't. Thank you, though.
You won't.
Yes, I'll just sit and watch. This is the beer in the wardrobe, right?
No, Selsdon, my love. She wants us to
Yes, but
rehearse.
I think we've got to rehearse.
Perhaps, yes. Well done, Selsdon. I knew you'd think of something. Right. From Freddie and Belinda's entrance, if you please.
Lottie!
What? What's happened now?
The police! The police! They found an old man. He was lying unconscious on a doorway across the street.
Yes,
he looked old and rather smelly, and I thought, oh my God.
Thank you,
because
Poppy.
I don't need to get angry with you, Selsdon. Oh
Poppy.
no, I mean to get angry with you, Selsdon. You can't help
I'll
it.
tell you something, Poppy. Once you've got it in your nostrils, you'll never forget it. 60 years and the smell of the theater still haunts me.
Oh, bless him.
Tell me, Poppy, my love, how did you get a job like this? One that requires tact and understanding. You're not somebody's girlfriend, are you?
Don't worry, Poppy. He truly did not hear.
Not here.
Yes, there.
Sit down, my precious. Go back to sleep.
Another 20 pages yet, Selsdon. On we merrily go. Doctor's in the kitchen, wildly roasting sardines. Freddie and Belinda waiting impatiently outside the front door. Gary Brooke disappearing tremulously into the bedroom. Time sliding irrevocably into the past.
Aren't they sweet?
What?
Gary and Dottie.
Gary and Dottie? What? You mean they're an item? Those two, Trample Maid and Mrs. Clackett's.
It's supposed to be a secret.
But she's old enough to be his...
Didn't you know?
I'm just God, Belinda, darling. I'm just the one with the English degree. I don't know anything.
What's going on?
I don't try to imagine, Gary, my love.
No, I mean, what are we waiting for?
I don't know what you're waiting for, Gary. Her 16th birthday?
What?
Or maybe just the damn cue, Brooke. Oh, you're in a real state.
Oh, you're in a real state. You can't even get the door open.
Door closed.
You can't even get the door open.
No, it's Mrs. Clackett out feeling off, remember? We've got the place entirely to ourselves.
Home.
Home, sweet home.
Dear old house.
Just waiting for us to come back.
It's rather funny, though, creeping in like this on our wedding anniversary.
It's damn serious. If Inland Revenue finds out we're in the country, even for one night, bang! There goes our claim to be resident abroad. Bang goes most of this year's income. I feel like an illegal immigrant.
I'll tell you what I feel like.
Champagne.
I wonder if Mrs. Clackett's at the beds.
Darling!
Well, why not? No children, no friends dropping in. We are absolutely on our own.
True. There is something to be said for being a tax exile.
Oh, leave those. What?
the Inland Revenue may hear us.
What I did with that first lot of sardines, I shall never know.
Mrs.
Oh,
Blackett!
my goodness! You gave me quite the turn, you did! My heart jumped right out of my boots!
So did I.
We thought you were gone.
I thought you were in Spain!
We are.
You hadn't seen us.
We are not here.
Oh, it's like that, is it? The income tax are after you?
Well, they would be if they knew we were here.
All right then, love, you're not here. I haven't seen you, and if anybody asks, I don't know nothing. Off to bed, are you?
Oh.
Well,
That's right, nowhere like bed when they all get on top of you. You want your things, look.
Oh, yes. Thanks.
Oh, and that bed hasn't been aired yet, love.
I'll go and get a hot water bottle.
I put all your letters in the study, dear.
Letters? What letters? You forward all the mail, don't you?
Not the ones from the income tax, dear. I didn't want to spoil your holidays.
Oh my God, where are they?
In the pigeon house.
In the pigeon house?
The little pigeon house in your desk, love.
Yes, but I can hear voices.
Voices? What sorts of voices? Hold it, damn it. Lights! Ready? What's the trouble?
Lottie, you know how stupid I am about moves. Sorry, Gary. Sorry, Brooke. It's just my usual dimness. But I don't know why I take the things into the study. Wouldn't it be more natural if I left them on?
No.
I thought it might somehow be more
No.
long, Lottie.
Freddie, we have several minutes left before we open.
Thank you, Lottie. As long as we're not too pushed. But I've never understood why he carries an overnight bag and a box of groceries into the study to look at his mail.
Because I have to have them off for my next scene.
I see that.
And Freddie, my precious, Selston needs him in the study for his scene.
I see that.
Selston, where is he? Is he there?
Selden!
Selston!
Alarms? No burglar alarms? They are to be prosecuted for incitement. No.
No, Selston. Thank you, though.
I thought I heard my name.
No. Back to sleep for another 10 pages before the big moments.
I'm so sorry.
Not at all. Nice to see you. Poppy! Put the glass back. And Selston?
Yes?
Nice work. Beautiful performance.
How kind of you. I don't think I'm quite there yet, though.
He even remembered the line.
All right. Thank you. I understand all of that.
No.
I just don't know why I take them into the study.
Freddie? Why does anyone do anything? Why does the other idiot walk through the front door holding 2 plates of sardines? I'm not yelling at you, Gary, my love.
No, I mean, why do I? When you really think about it, why do I?
Who knows? The well springs of human action are deep and cloudy. Maybe something happened to you as a small child that made you frightened to let go of groceries.
Or it could be genetic.
Or it could be,
It
well,
could very well be.
you know.
Of course. Thank you. I understand all of that, but
Freddie, I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't think the author knows. I don't know why he came into the industry in the first place. I don't know why any of us came into it.
all the same, if you could just give me a reason.
Okay, I'll give you a reason. You carried the groceries into the study, Freddie, honey, because it's just slightly after midnight and we're not going to be finished before we open tomorrow. Correction, before we open tonight. From Freddie's entrance, with the groceries.
Lottie, his wife left him this morning.
Oh. Freddie! Yes, Freddie. Freddie, yes. I think the point is that you've had a great fright when she mentions income tax and you feel very insecure and exposed and you want something familiar to hold on to.
Oh, thank you, Lottie. That's most helpful.
Bless you, dear.
And on we go. Yes, but I can hear voices.
Yes, but I can hear voices.
Voices? What sorts of voices?
People's voices.
But there's no one here.
Darling, I saw the door handle move.
I still don't see why you've got to put your tie on to look.
Mrs. Crackit,
Mrs. Crockett?
one has to set an example for the staff.
Oh, look, She's opened our sardines.
Come back!
What?
You can't go down there like that.
Why not?
Mrs. Clackett, for one.
Mrs. Clackett?
One has certain obligations.
Sardines here, sardines there. It's like a Sunday school outing. Oh, you're still poking around, are you?
Still poking, well, still poking.
In the airing cupboard, were you?
No, just checking the sheets and pillows and things, Mrs. Blackett.
Clackett, dear, Clackett.
Mrs. Clackett, is there anyone else in the house, Mrs. Clackett?
I haven't seen no one, dear.
I thought I heard voices.
Voices? There's no voices here, love.
I must have imagined it.
Oh, good Lord above.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, good Lord above. The study door is open.
Is that another car outside? Could it be Mr. Hackham's or Mr. Dudley's?
Oh, nothing but flapping doors in this house.
Final notice, steps to be taken, restraints, proceedings in court.
That reminds me, a gentleman come about the house.
Don't tell me, I'm not here.
He says he's got a lady quite aroused.
Leave it to Squire Ackley, Dudley.
I'll just let them go all over, shall I, love?
Let them do anything, just so long as you don't tell anyone we're here.
So I'll just sit down and turn on the... Sardines! I've forgotten the sardines! I don't know, if it wasn't fixed to my shoulders, I'd forget what day it was.
I didn't get this. I'm not here. I'm in Spain. But I didn't get this. I didn't open it.
Darling, I never had a dress like this, did I?
Didn't you?
I should never buy anything as whorish as this. Oh, it's not something you gave me, is it?
I should never have touched it.
Oh no, it's lovely.
Stick it down, put it back. Never stop.
Oh, well, I'll just put it in the attic with all the other things you gave me that are too precious to wear.
Now the study door is open. What on earth is going on? Locking? Oh dear. Upstairs. Oh my God, there's something in the airing cupboard. Oh, it's you.
Of course it's me. You put me in there. Isn't the dog with all the black sheets and things?
But darling, why did you lock the door?
Why did I lock the door? Why did you lock the door?
I didn't lock the door.
Well, someone locked it.
Well, anyway, you can't stand here like that.
Like what?
In your underwear.
Okay, I'll just take it off then.
In here, in here.
Darling, this glue, is it the sort you can never get unstuck?
Hold it.
Oh, Mrs. Clackett has made us some sardines.
No, hold it. We have a problem.
Oh, bad luck. Which one is it this time?
Left.
It's the left one, everybody!
Left one.
It could be anywhere.
Yes, I think it probably fell out and bounced down the, well, it fell, well, somewhere.
But where did you last see it?
She didn't see it, you poor thing. It was in her eye.
Yes, I think it happened on Why Did I Lock the Door? She makes this very sort of funny, and I always fall to.
Oh, mind where you put your feet, love.
Yes, everyone look under their feet.
No one moved their feet.
Everybody put their feet back exactly where they were.
Pick your feet up one by one.
My dear, this isn't going to happen during a performance, is it? We don't want the audience to miss the last buses and trains.
Oh, she'll just carry on, won't you, my love?
But can she see anything without them?
Can she hear anything without them?
Oh,
Damn it!
sorry. Oh, my poor darling. You stood on his hand.
Oh, dear.
Oh, look at Freddie, the poor dear.
What's happened with him?
Oh, well, he's just got a little nosebleed, love.
A nosebleed? No one touched him.
No, well, he's got this thing about violence, it always makes his nose bleed.
I'm so sorry.
Brooke? Sweetheart?
Oh, I thought you said something to me.
Yes, just go and hit the box office manager with this and you'll have finished live theatre in the Western Superman.
Oh, well, anyways, I found it.
She's found it.
Where was it, love?
In my eye.
In her eye!
Well done.
Not in your left eye?
No, it had gone around the
I
side.
knew it hadn't gone far. Hospital, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
Freddie?
Fine, fine. Oh, dear.
All right.
Now what?
He's just feeling a bit faint, my
about what?
Well, I won't say the word.
You mean blood?
Oh dear.
I do not understand.
All right, enough! Clear the stage, walking wounded, carry the stretcher cases. And on we bloodily stagger. Oh, sorry, Freddie, let me rephrase that. On we blindly stumble. Oh, frick, I withdraw that. Anyway, can't stand out here like this. Like what? In your underwear. Okay, I'll take it off. Where's Selden?
Selden!
Selden!
She might have dropped it out here somewhere.
Good. Keep looking another 5 pages yet, Selden.
Righto.
Anyway, can't go out here like this. Like what? In your underwear. Okay, I'll take it off.
In here, in here.
Darling, this glue, is it the sort you can never get unstuck? Oh, Mrs. Plackett has made us some sardines.
Now what?
A hot water bottle. I didn't put it in there.
Well, I didn't put it there.
Someone in the bathroom filling up hot water bottles.
You don't think there's something creepy going on?
Darling, are you coming to bed or aren't you?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
First the door handle, now this hot water bottle.
Oh, I can feel goosebumps all over.
Well, get something round
The
here.
cover's over our heads.
Hold on. What did they do with those sardines? You wait here.
You hear all sorts of funny things about these old houses.
Yes, but darling, this one has been extensively modernized throughout. I doubt anything could survive oil-fired central heating and...
What is it? What's happening?
Sardines, they're gone.
Perhaps there is something funny going on. I'm going to get into bed and put them...
Did I put them there or... Was it there?
Your bag!
Mrs. Splotchet must have taken
No,
them again.
no, no,
and
bag!
what? What's going on?
Bag!
What do you mean bag, bag, bag?
Bag!
What's bag?
Your bag!
I...
Suddenly here and... Oh, it's gone!
It's in the bedroom. I
No,
put it in the
no,
bedroom.
don't go in there!
The box!
The box?
They're both gone.
Oh, my files!
What on earth is going on? Where's Mrs. Splotchet? At least put your dress on.
I'm not going in there!
I'll fetch it for you. I'll fetch it
Yes,
for you.
quick, and let's get out of here!
Darling, your dress was gone.
Oh, I'm never going to see bases and stalk again!
Don't panic. Don't panic. There's a perfectly logical explanation for all of this. I'll fetch Mrs. Splotchet and she'll tell us what's going on. You wait here. No, you can't wait here looking like that. Wait in the study. Study.
Oh.
Roger, there's someone in there! Where are you?
Oh.
Darling, this is going to sound silly, but...
Darling, if we're not going to bed, I am going to clear out the attic.
Darling, I can't come to bed. I'm glued to a taxter man.
Darling, why don't you put the sardines down?
Darling, I'm stuck to the sardines.
Darling, don't play the fool. Go and get that bottle marked poison in the downstairs loo. That eats through anything.
I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
Selden. You're on, Selden. We're there. The moment has arrived.
He's coming.
But it's all to be through the window even before Freddy's off. Ah, here it is.
No bars, no burglar alarms. They ought to be prosecuted for incitement.
Thank you, Selden. Let's take it
No,
again.
sometimes it makes me want to sit down and weep. When I think I used to do banks. When I remember I used to do bullion balls.
Hold it, Selden.
What am I
Hold it.
doing now?
That's
I'm
lies.
breaking in a paper bag.
Hold it.
Oh,
I want you
what
to
are they
hold
all-
it.
Stop, Selden, my love. Wait, my precious.
It's like Myra Hess playing on through the air race.
Stop.
Stop.
Thank you, Belinda. Thank you, Poppy. Selden.
I met my Hess once.
I can think you hear better than I
I
can.
beg your pardon?
Thank you, Selden. From your entrance, please.
It was during the war at a charity show in Sunderland.
Thank you, Poppy.
Oh no, not for me. It stops me sleeping.
Put the glass back once more. Right, Holly Selden.
Yes?
A little sooner, a shade earlier, a touch closer to yesterday, right? I want you to start moving as soon as Freddie opens the door, right? Freddie? What's the line?
I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
Right, start moving as soon as you hear the time. I've had people getting stuck with a problem.
Stuck with a problem?
Stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous. And I want you on through that window, right?
Say no more. May I make a suggestion, though? Should I perhaps come on a bit earlier?
Sounds...
Although there does seem to be something of a hiatus between Freddy's exit and my entrance.
No, Self. Listen. Don't worry, I've got it.
Yes?
How about coming on a little earlier?
We're obviously thinking along the same lines.
Am I putting him on, or is he putting me on? Run right into it, please, Freddy.
I've heard of people getting stuck with a problem, but this is ridiculous.
No bars, no burglar alarms. They ought to be prosecuted for incitement. No, sometimes it makes me want to sit down and weep. When I think I used to do banks. When I remember I used to do bowling vaults. What am I doing now? I'm breaking into paper bags. Right, what are they offering? One microwave oven, 50 quid? Hardly worth lifting it. Junk, if you insist. Now, where's this desk? Now, they all say the same thing. Line!
It's hard to adjust to retirement.
It's hard to what?
It's hard to adjust to retirement.
What?
Adjust to retirement!
It's also very hard to hear if everyone talks at once.
And, well, the prospective tenant was naturally wishing to know if there was any history other than paranormal phenomena.
Oh, yes, dear, it's all nice and paranormal.
No, I mean, has anything ever flown about or dematerialized before?
Flown about? No, the things move themselves on their own 2 feet, just like they do in any house.
They do? I should warn my prospective tenant. I left her in the study. There's a man in there.
No, there's no one in the house, love.
Look, he's searching for something.
I can't see no one.
You can't see him. But this is extraordinary, and where's my prospective tenant? She's gone. My prospective tenant has disappeared. Oh my God.
Now what?
There.
Where?
The sardines.
Oh, the sardines.
You can see the sardines.
I can see the sardines. And I can see where they're going, too.
I'm not letting these out of my hand. But where's my prospective tenant?
I'm going to be opening sardines all night. In and out of here like a cook at 1 o'clock.
Vicky! Vicky!
No, I miss the violence. I miss having other human beings around to terrify.
Where's she gone? Vicky!
You know, it's nice to hear a bit of shouting and screaming around you. All this silence sure gets you down.
Vicky!
I'm
Vicky!
going to end up talking to myself.
Darling, this stuff that eats through anything, it eats through pants! Darling, it eats through trousers. You don't think it goes on and eats through... Listen, darling, I think I better get this off, quick! Darling, quick, this is an emergency! I mean, if it eats through absolutely everything.
There's something evil in this house.
The inland revenue.
He's back!
No!
No!
I must go.
Stay!
I won't let you.
Speak!
Only in the presence of my lawyer.
Only in the presence of your... Hold on. You're not from another world.
Yes, Marbella.
You're some kind of intruder.
Well, nice to meet you. I mean, how's Sardine?
No, you're not. You're some kind of sex maniac. And you've done something with Vicky. I'm coming straight downstairs.
Oh, you've got some sardines. Well, if I've nothing to offer you, then...
This is plainly a matter for the police.
I think I'll be going.
Hello? Police? Yes, someone has broken into my house, or, well, rather, someone has broken into someone's house. No, but he's a sex maniac. I left a young woman here, and what's happened with her, no one knows.
There's a man lurking in the undergrowth.
Sorry, the young woman has reappeared. Are you all right?
No, he almost saw me.
You almost saw her, yes. No, but he's a burglar, too. He's taken our things.
The things are here.
The things have come back. So we're just missing a plate of sardines.
No, they're right here.
And we've found the sardine.
Wait, this is the police. You want the police here with me in my underwear?
So, what am I saying? I'm saying, let's say no more about it. I thought something terrible had happened to you.
It has. I know him.
You know him?
He's dealt with by our office.
But he's just a run-of-the-mill sex maniac.
Yes, but you mustn't see me like this. You know, you have to keep up certain standards when you work for the Inland Revenue.
Well, put something on.
I haven't got anything.
The bathroom, then. There's ought to be something in the bathroom. Bring the sardines.
Right. That's the downstairs tied up a bit. Just give the upstairs a quick going over there.
A bath mat?
It's better than nothing.
I can't go around in front of our taxpayers wearing a bath mat.
The bedroom, then. There's ought to be
No,
something in the
no,
bedroom.
no, I'm not going in that bedroom again.
Fine, fine. I'll look in the bedroom, and you look in the other bathroom.
Darling, help! Where are you?
Roger, there's someone in the bathroom now.
Do you remember this tea service that you gave me on the very first? Who are you?
Oh no, it's his wife independent.
Excuse me, I think you've dropped your dress. Darling, where have you been? I've been going mad. Look at the state I'm in. Darling, honestly, she just burst into the room and her dress fell off.
Here, take this sheet while I search for something.
One hag up. Oh my God!
Who the hell are you?
Just fixing the taps, sir.
Tax. Income tax.
That's right, Governor. Income new taps. Out go the old ones.
Inspectors everywhere.
The other one.
Darling, I found your dress. It came flying right out of the after cabin.
Darling, I think I've got the dresses up to my head now.
Another intruder!
Just do the taps, Governor.
A tax? Not a tax on women.
Try anything, but I'll do the taps on the back first.
Oh, sex maniacs everywhere! Vicky!
People everywhere. I'm off. On tax, on women. I don't know to put a tax on anything these days.
If I can't find her, you'll be in big trouble, you see.
The WC, I can fix that.
Vicky!
Roger!
Darling? I thought you weren't going to be here until 4, and this must be your lovely wife. Right, you want to see the house now, do you? Well, since you're upstairs already.
Him and his floozy! I swear I'll break this up without changing hands!
Let's drop downstairs.
Who are you? And who are these creatures?
I'm sorry about this. I have no idea who that is. No connection with the house, I assure you. And this lovely lady with the sardines on the other hand.
No other hands! Thank you, not in my sardines, because this time I'm eating them!
Is very busy with the sardines. Perhaps the toilet facilities would be of more interest.
Mrs. Cleft, who are these people?
Oh, we get them all the time, love. They're just Arab sheep.
Arab sheep!
I'm sorry about this, but in here we have
Bald cocks, Governor. Your bald cocks have all gone.
we have him.
They are Irish sheep, Irish linen sheep off my own bed!
Oh, the thieving devils! You give me that sheep, you devil! Oh, and there she stands in her undies for all the world to see.
It's you.
It's her!
My little girl.
Dad?
A little bit I thought I'd never see again.
Would you believe it?
What are you doing here like this?
Well, what are you doing here like that?
Me? I'm taking our files on tax evasion to the Inland Revenue in Basingstoke.
So, where is my other sheet?
Ah, a house of heavenly peace. I shall rent it.
Hold on. I know that face. You're not a sheik. You're that sex maniac.
Yes, it's my husband.
What?
You take all the clean sheets!
What?
You touched my that's nice!
You tossed me aside like a broken china doll!
And what you're up to with that little girl down there in Basingstoke, I won't ask.
You've got your pants on.
Stop.
Stop! Stop!
around their damn ankles.
I'm sorry. It's just terribly difficult doing a quick train without a dresser.
Get Terry to help you. On we go. Some other problem, Freddie?
Well, since we've stopped.
Why not?
May I ask a silly question?
All my knowledge and world drama lies at your disposal.
I just don't know why the sheep can't wear pants.
You're right, Freddie.
I am?
Stupid question.
Of course.
Now, can we just finish the act? From Belinda's beautiful line, you toss me aside like a broken china doll. I'm being so clever out here. What's going to happen to the show when I've gone off to do Richard III and you're up there on your own? But you toss me aside like a broken china doll.
You toss me aside like a broken china doll!
And what you're up to with my little girl that learned basic stuff, I won't ask. But I'll tell you one thing, Vicky.
Brooke! Sorry. It's your line! Come on! We're 2 lines away from the end of the act. I don't understand. Give me the bloody line!
What's that, Dad?
Yes, but I don't understand.
It's what's that,
Yes,
Dad?
I say to you, I'll tell you one thing, Vicky, and you say, what's that, Dad?
I don't understand why the sheik can't wear pants. Poppy, bring the book. Is that the line? I don't know why the Arab sheik can't wear pants. Can we consult the author's text and make absolutely sure? Oh, well, I think what's that, Dad? Right. That's the line, Brooke. We all know you worked in classy places up in London where they let you make the show up as you go along. But we don't want that here, do we? Not at 1 o'clock in the morning, not 2 lines away from the end of the act, not when we're just about to get a tea break before we all drop dead of exhaustion. We merely want to hear the line, "What's that, Dad?" That's all, nothing else. I'm not being unreasonable, am I? No. Exit, I didn't say exit. Oh, now she's going to wash her lenses away. Forget you're having such a pleasure to the prices.
Oh, good Lord.
A little heavy with the sauce, I thought.
I really thought it was going to be Poppy when she finally,
It is usually Poppy, isn't it, dear?
I suppose it's all my fault.
yes, but why pick on,
Yes, what, Brooke?
I think it's rather sweet.
sweet?
Them pretending like they don't have a little thing.
A little thing? Lottie and Brooke?
Brooke and Lottie.
You didn't know? Where do you think they've been all weekend?
Here they come. Okay, everyone. Not to worry. All is forgotten. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, for heaven's
You mean
sake.
that too?
My
Good
love.
Lord.
Now that is something I didn't know.
Oh, I think I'm going to faint.
Oh, there. Sit down, love. And for you 3 dopes, do you know how long Poppy and Lottie have worked together? Longer than you've been in the business. So whatever lurid thoughts you're having, that's not the way it is. All's well, love.
She will be. Something she ate, I think.
Yes, I think this was feeling a little,
I'm feeling a little, myself. I think I'm going to...
Which?
fate.
Be sick?
Need that tea break.
Well, you're certainly overdoing it at the moment, dear.
So, can we just finish the act? Can we just have the last line?
Last line, me. Right. But I'll tell you one thing, Vicky.
What's that, Dad?
When all around is strife and uncertainty, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned plate of... What?
A good old-fashioned plate of goddamn mother.
What did you say?
A good old-fashioned place.
A good old-fashioned plate of... What?
Sardines and cotton!
Act 1 beginners, please. Your calls. Miss
thank God you're here.
I'm not. I'm in Abswick. I'm in the middle of rehearsing Richard III.
Dottie and Gary.
I don't want anyone to know I'm in.
No, but Dottie and Gary.
I just want some time alone and undisturbed with shows between Brook, and then I'm on the 7:25 back to Wales. She's really upset about something and has threatened to walk. This is for her. Put it somewhere safe and make sure Sells has his hands on it.
Right. Now they've had some kind of row.
Good. Listen, there's a flower shop across the street from the stage door. I want you to buy some large and expensive-looking flowers.
Right. Now Dottie's locked us up in the dressing room.
Now, don't
And she won't speak with anyone.
First house finishes at 5, yes. Second house starts at
Dottie,
7:30.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. There may not be a show.
She hasn't walked out already, has she?
No one knows what she's doing. She's locked herself in a dressing room and she won't speak with anyone.
You're for beginners.
Yes.
I can't do a complete love scene from cold. It's not dramatically possible.
She's had bust-ups with Gary before, of course, but...
Brooks had a bust-up with Gary.
Brooke? Jesus, Lottie! Not Brooke. Dottie!
Dottie.
I mean, they had the famous bust-up the week before last when we were playing
Right,
rehearsal.
right. You told me on the phone.
She went out with this journalist.
Journalist, right.
And you know, Gary threatened to kill him.
Kill him, yes, right, of course. Listen, don't worry about Dottie. She's got money in the show.
Yes, but now it's happened again. 2 o'clock this morning, I'm woken up by a great banging on my door. It's Gary. Do I know where Dottie is? She hasn't come home.
Terry, let me tell you something about my life. I've got the Duke of Buckingham on the phone to me for an hour every evening after rehearsal, complaining that the Duke of Gloucester is sucking boiled sweets through his speeches. Oh, the Duke of Clarence is off for an entire week doing a commercial for Madeira. Richard himself, would you believe, Richard III has now gone down with a back problem. Brooke's been messaging me about how unhappy she is here, and now she's gotten herself a doctor's note for nervous exhaustion. I don't have time to find or rehearse another Vicky. I just have one afternoon while Richard is getting suited for a surgical corset to cure Brooke of her nervous exhaustion with no medical aid except for a little whiskey. You've got the whiskey, a few flowers, you've got the money for the flowers, and of course my humble charms. So, I didn't come to the theatre to hear about other people's problems. I've simply come to be put out of myself and preferably not put back in again.
Yes, but Lord,
You done front of house calls?
Oh, the front of house calls.
And don't let Poppy see the flowers, but not for her.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 3 minutes.
We're going to be so late going up.
No luck?
Belinda's having a go. Oh, I haven't even done the front of house calls yet. Oh, money? What's that for?
Nothing.
Whiskey?
Oh, is it?
Up here?
Well,
Look at yourself. Been hiding them around stage now.
I mean,
I'll put it in the ladies' loo. At least he won't go in there. No.
you know what Dottie's like when she's like this. Freddy's trying now. Oh no!
He's hiding them around stage now. No.
No.
You didn't try for very long, my precious.
No, well, oh dear.
He's hiding them on stage now.
No, Gary came rushing out of the dressing room. He was in a great state. I couldn't quite understand what he was saying. I often feel with Gary I must have missed something somewhere. You know how stupid I am about that kind of thing. But I think he was saying he wanted to kill me.
Oh, my poor dear!
I thought I'd better leave him to it. I wouldn't want to make things worse. He is all right, isn't he?
Who, Gary? Anything but by the sounds of it.
I mean, he is going on.
Gary? Oh, Gary's going on, all right. Of course he's going on. What's all this about Gary not going on? Yes, because if someone has to go on for Gary, Poppy can't go on for Dottie, because if she does that, you'll have to be on the book. This is getting farcical. Money? Money? You're waving money around? Oh, that's for... Oh!
She's a funny woman, you know, Dory. So up and down. She was perfectly all right last night.
Last night?
Oh, yes, she took me for a drink after the show in some club she knows about.
She was with you. You were with her.
She was being very sympathetic about all my troubles.
She is not going to sink her teeth into you. I won't let her.
No, she couldn't have been nicer. In fact, she came back to my digs afterwards for a cup of tea. She told me all about her troubles. I stayed there till 3 o'clock this morning. I don't know what the landlady thought.
And another
Nothing
thing.
else, my love.
We're Selston.
Turns out it was Freddie knew who was the cause of Selston.
We've lost him.
Well, I would have guessed. Oh, front of house calls. You do the front of house calls, I'll look for Selston.
What should I do?
Absolutely nothing at all. You've done quite enough already, my pet.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 3 minutes.
He wants to kill someone.
Selston wants to kill someone.
Gary. Selston?
We lost him.
Christ, not again.
Flowers.
Oh, well, they're just,
Mary, that's so sweet of you.
Oh, well.
Wasn't that sweet?
No.
I'll go search in the pub. Hoppy.
I'll take those. Oh, the front of house calls. Here, hold these.
I think Poppy's already done them.
She gave them 2 minutes, did she? I'll give them 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 1 minute.
Oh dear, I think she already told them 3.
3 minutes? I said 3 minutes. She said 3 minutes.
I think so.
Have these. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 2 minutes.
Any luck?
No, but I found another bottle.
Oh dear.
Hidden in the ladies' loo, would you believe?
Oh, good God.
Oxfam, I'll give it to Oxfam.
He's not in the pub.
No, he's hanging around the ladies' loo.
I'll take care of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 2 minutes.
I think Terry's already told them to.
She's already done 2. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The curtain will rise in 1 minute. What the bloody hell is going on?
Great Scott!
I didn't know you were here. I'm not. I'm in Asquith. But I can't sit out there for another minute hearing 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, for another damn second.
Lottie, we are having quite the dramas in the dressing room.
Well, Belinda, my sweet, there are great dramas going on out there. Say not to me anything, dear. There are old age folks out there. The curtain will rise in 3 minutes. We all start for the bathrooms. The curtain will rise in 1 minute. We all come running out again. No one knows which way they are going. Lottie, I have to talk to you. Of course, looking forward to it. You got my messages? Many messages. Well, why didn't you answer? I did. I have. I'm here on time.
Brooke!
In my dressing room.
In your dressing room. This is getting completely out of hand.
I'll give to Oxfam with the other one.
I'll do it, thank you. Lottie! Got it tonight. Did you get my messages? And came running, dear, running. Lottie, we need to talk. We are going to talk, my dear. But when? Later? Yes, later. Flowers.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Terry bought them for me. Terry bought them for you, to make me feel better. Freddie, do me a favor, will you? Strangle Terry.
Right.
But what about Dottie?
I don't want to hear about Dottie.
And Gary.
I don't want to hear about Gary either.
May I interest you in a Selston?
Look, I think the show is beyond the help of a director. Just do it. I'll go sit out there with my bag of toffee and enjoy it, okay? 1 minute was the last call if your memories go back that far. Oh, I have half a mind to put on my coat and walk out that door. I can agree with the half of mine part. What?
Ladies! Listen, Brooke. If you don't feel like going on, I'm sure that Poppy would be more than happy to have a bash on your behalf.
I beg your pardon.
Jesus! Brooke, you go and do your meditation. Poppy, you go and see what's happening with Gary and Dottie. Freddie, my
Did
love.
I say something wrong?
Where's Terry?
Selston, where have you been?
Are you alright? Dear.
We've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh yes, everywhere. In front, manager's office, bar, not the sight of her.
She's looking for you in the dressing room.
Oh yeah, that's right. Great tidbit that's been going on down there. I thought Terry ought to know about it.
I think she already knows.
I think they're coming.
They're coming.
And coming. I knew they would.
Are you here?
Oh yes, every single word.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please take your seats? The performance is about to begin.
They're coming.
And we
How? Through the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please...
Oh, I've already done that.
Done it. Done. About to begin.
Yes, about to begin. About to begin.
Is about to begin at any moment.
Lottie is gonna choke on her toffee.
The walls are very thin, you see. I'm absolutely sick to death of it, she cried.
Gary, my
Or she
sweet.
may have said a leg up. Oh, here he is.
Are you all right?
What does he say?
He's not saying anything, Selden, my love.
Very sensible, only stirred up again. I've seen you giving little nods and smiles. That's what he kept saying.
Dottie, my love.
She's a ledge, has she? Come on, old girl, you're on. You all right? She's all right.
She's fine.
All right, everyone.
Little hugs and squeezes.
Hush, love.
Curtain up.
Look, Dottie. Look, Gary. I'm not going to give some great speech, but we have all got to go out there and put on a show, and, well,
We can't do it in silence, my loves. We're gonna have to speak to each other.
What's the house look like, Terry?
That's the spirit.
Well done, Dottie.
Quite good for a matinee.
There's quite a crowd at the front and the back of the stall.
Come on, girl, get the tabs up. Some of us OAPs out there haven't got much
All
longer to
right,
go.
quietly, please.
If I may say a few words.
Let me just say one word. Sardines!
Sardines.
Sardines!
Standing by, please. Music cue 1. Now what?
We were just going up.
We've been sitting out there for an hour. They've just gone silent. They think someone's died.
I'm sorry, Lottie. It's all my fault. I just want to say a few words to everyone.
Freddie, have you ever thought of getting a brain transplant?
Sorry. Wrong moment. I see that now.
Anyone else have any thoughts they feel they must communicate? Oh, well,
What?
later. And you bought these flowers for Poppy.
No. Well, yes.
And you didn't buy any flowers for me.
No. Well, no.
Terry, have you ever heard of such a thing as a jealous rage?
Yes. Well, yes.
Then take £10 of your own money, go out to the florist and buy some flowers for me.
Lottie, we were just going up. I've got to run the show.
Never mind the show. Concentrate on the floral arrangements. Bought them for Poppy. You two could have Freddie's own brain. You could have half each.
Oh dear.
Oh, don't cry,
Just
puppy
get
love.
the old bus on the road.
Electric standby, please. Electric standby.
Damn it!
Quiet backstage.
Hush, love.
Music cue go. Music cue go. Tap's going up.
Hello? Anyone home? No. No one's here? So, what do you think? Only a handful, really. Study? She's thinking of renting it. Her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
The bedroom, no, that's the downstairs bathroom, WC suite. And this is the housekeeper, Mrs. Crockett.
Clackett, Steve, Clackett. Only now I want paper.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't watch the television, now do we?
Only she's been in the family for generations.
Not bad company and baking stuff, I thought.
Perhaps we should just have a glass of champagne.
We'll take it up with us.
Yes, well.
You felt that like mine of that size.
No, well, not me.
What?
Well,
Ah!
she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines, sardines. No, it's not for me to say it's all here. Only I will say just this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You'll really enjoy it, dear.
Great.
Well, and we'll enjoy Avenue. Won't we, love?
Yes, well, yes.
Sardines, sardines. Can't put your feet on one an empty stomach, can you?
Well,
I think she's terrific.
terrific.
So which way?
All right, before she comes back with the sardines.
Up here?
Yes, yes.
In here?
Yes, yes, yes.
Is there
Son of a bitch! This one. It's the area. What the hell?
Oh, bleach! What I did with that first love of sardines, I shall never know. Oh my goodness, you gave me quite a turn. You did. My heart ran out of my boots.
So did I.
We thought you were gone. I thought you were in school.
We are.
Haven't seen us.
We are not here.
Well, you want to? No, we never met hasn't been aired yet, love.
Oh, I'll go and get a hot water bottle.
Sorry, dear.
You haven't been on it.
In the pigeon house. Down in your desk, love.
Yes, but I can hear voices. People's voices.
She's opened our sardines.
Come back.
What?
You can't go down there looking like that.
Why not?
Mrs. Clackett. One has certain obligation.
Sardines here, sardines there, and blind for Sunday stuff. Still poking around, are you?
Still poking, well, still around.
In the end, covered, were you?
No, just in the inventory of Mrs. Blackett.
Clackett, dear, Clackett.
Mrs. Blackett, is there anyone else in the house, Mrs. Blackett?
I haven't seen no one here.
I thought I heard voices.
There's no one here.
I must have imagined it.
Oh, good Lord above!
I beg your pardon.
The study door is open.
And there's another car outside. Could it be Mr. Hopkins or Mr. Chutney's?
Hello?
Oh, never mind. You don't.
is it you, standing here among all the sheets and pillows and things? I can't just, stand here indefinitely.
Of course it's me. You put me in here in the dark with all the black sheets and things.
But darling, why did you lock the door?
Why did I lock the door? Why did you lock the door?
What? Lock the door? Well, anyway, you can't stand here like this.
Like what?
In your underwear.
Okay, I'll take the door.
In here. Water bottles? What? Her too? You make it. No, it can't be. You're looking like that. Wait in the study. Study. This is ridiculous.
Hey, boss.
It's like that, isn't it?
Yes, line.
It's hard to adjust to retirement.
It's hard to what?
Adjust to retirement!
Well, respect to naturally, we know accept any history of paranormal phenomena.
I can't feel it so life is paranormal.
No, anything
What the hell?
No, you're not. You're some kind of sex maniac. And you've done something with Vicky. I'm coming straight downstairs. Let's say no more about it. At least put something on.
I haven't got anything.
The bathroom then. There ought to be something in the bathroom.
Right. That's the downstairs tidy up there. Let's get me upstairs and pick up after that.
A bath mat?
It's better than nothing.
I can't go around and pressing my taxpayers wearing a bath mat.
The bedroom then. There's ought to be something in the bedroom. I'll move in the bedroom. And you look in the other bathroom.
Darling, help! Where are you?
Oh, darling, I'm finding such lovely things. You gave me on the very first anniversary of our who are you?
I'm aware.
Dr. Press! Darling, where have you been? I've been going mad. Look at the state I'm in.
Here, take this here while I search for something in the attic.
One tag held out of God. Right, that's it. Welcome to your class. Stop going the other ones.
Inspectors everywhere.
Here you are.
The other ones.
Darling, I can't rest. It came flying right out of the attic at me.
Darling, I think I'm sorry. Let my head down.
Another intruder. Got his hands off in it.
Try anything, but I'll do pass or backward.
That's everywhere. Let's be on. Vicky.
People everywhere. I'm off. Attacks on women? I don't know how to attacks on anything these days.
I can find you. You'll be in big trouble if you see
The WC, I said fix that.
Vicky. No, she is.
it! Good old-fashioned plate of shit!
Curtain!
Oh
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Old Fish Market Theatre, Lowestoft, or rather, the Municipal Theatre, Stockton-on-Tees, for this evening's performance of Nothing On. We apologize for the slight delay in starting tonight, which is due to circumstances.
Hands off Freddie, all right? You're the one who's trying to get their hands on Freddie.
Due to circumstances
You know.
beyond our control. And we would ask you to hear with us for a moment as we deal with them, with the circumstances. I should perhaps say that with tonight's performance of the play, our long and highly successful tour.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the delay.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Hurry!
Have now been brought under control.
Our long and highly successful tour is on its very last legs. Its very last leg. Thank you for your
Thank you for your
cooperation and understanding.
I
I sincerely trust there will be no other hiccups. I mean, holdups. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please sit back and enjoy the remains of this evening?
It's no good you going on. I can't pick up sardines off the floor and answer the phone. I've only got one leg. Hello? Yes. Yes, but there's... Will you stop it? Yes, but there's no one here, love. No, Mr. Brett's not here. He lives here, yes. But he don't live here now because he lives in Spain. Mr. Philip Root, that's right. The one who writes the plays, that's him. Only why he wants to get mixed up in plays, God only knows. He'd be safer off at the lion's cage in the zoo. No, she's in Spain too, dear. They're all in Spain. There's no one here. Am I in Spain? No, I'm not in Spain, dear. I look after the house for them. But I go home at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays. Only I've got a nice plate of, sardines. But my feet up with because it's the royal. And what's it called on the telly? Where's the paper then? I wonder if it's to do with letting the house. And then you'll have to ring the house agents. Because they're the agents for the house. Squire. Hackaminda, who's the other one? No, they're not really in Spain, dear. They're just a bit squashed. Squire. Hackham. Hold on. I'm going to do something wrong here. One minute you've got too much on your plate. The next thing you know, they've gone again.
afternoon off, so we got the place entirely to ourselves. I'll just check. Hello? Anyone home? Nope. No one's here. So, what do you think?
Great. And this is all yours?
Oh, just a little shack in the woods, really. Converted Poseville. 16th century.
Oh, it must have cost a fortune.
Well, someone has to have somewhere to entertain one's business associates. Someone on the phone by the look of it.
Right. And I've got to get those files to our Basingstoke office by 4.
Yes, we'll only just manage to pick it in. No, I mean, we'll only just manage to fit it up. No, I mean,
Right then.
we won't bother to pull the champagne.
All these doors?
Only a handful, really. Study, a kitchen, and a self-contained service flat for the receiver.
Terrific. And which one's the...
What?
Oh, you know.
Oh, the usual offices. Through here.
Fantastic.
Now I've lost the sardines.
I'm sorry. I thought no one else was here.
I'm not here. I don't know where I am.
I'm from the agents.
Lost the phone now.
Squire, Ackerman, Dudley.
Never lost the phone before.
I'm Tramplemain.
I'll just put it here. In case anyone wants it.
I just popped in to go into a few things, do one or two odd jobs.
Now the light's gone.
And a client of showing a prospective tenant over the house.
What's wrong with this door?
She's thinking of renting it. Her interest is definitely aroused.
That's not the bedroom.
The bedroom! No, that's the downstairs bathroom in WC Suite. And this is that.
Sardines, dear, sardines.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you shouldn't have stood on them.
Well, don't worry about us.
Oh, then I'll go standing on them now.
We'll just inspect the house.
I'd better give the floor a wash.
I'm sorry about this.
That's all right. We don't want the television now, do we?
The television, right, the television, because she didn't explain about because something's been going on with, I mean, just in case anybody out there was sitting there thinking, my God!
Great. Come on then. I've got to be in Basingstoke by 4.
And, sorry, love, I just figured we ought to clean
We'll
up.
just take it up with us.
Hold on, we've got
And
one.
don't let my files out of sight.
Where are we?
What?
What?
Her?
Hair. Right, hair, because she has been in the family for generations.
Sardines, sardines. It's not for me to say, of course, dear. Only I will say just this. Don't think twice about it. Take the plunge. You'll really enjoy it, dear.
Oh, great.
I'll put it over here. Look. Then if he wants it, he won't know where to find it.
Terrific.
You'll have to do the sardines then, because I've got to go back to the kitchen to do some more sardines.
You see, she thinks it's great. She's even making us sardines.
Well,
I think she's terrific.
terrific.
So, which way?
Just kind of parcel them up and I'll...
Up here.
Down here.
In here.
I'll
It's
do that.
another
You do that.
bathroom.
Fine, take the box. Take
Always
the bag.
trying to get me into bathrooms.
Box. Bag.
Map sheets.
Here. Take the...
Oh, you're in a real estate. You can't even get the door open.
Now, is Mrs. Brown We've got the place entirely to ourselves. Home, sweet home.
Dear old house.
Just wait for us to come back.
What? How odd to find the telephone in the garden. Darling, why don't you put the sardines on the table?
Wire seems to be caught.
Oh, it's got around the downstairs bathroom.
Ah, so it is. serious. If Inland Revenue finds out when the...
The country?
Sorry. Yes, because Inland Revenue finds out where the
country?
Country?
Even for one night.
Even for one night.
Spain are claimed to be resident abroad.
Resident abroad. Absolutely.
Bang goes most of this year's income.
Most of this year's income. Yes. So I think I'd better go and have a little lie down.
Oh, a lie down, yes, well, why not? No children, no French dropping in. We are absolutely on our own. Leave those.
Oh, yes.
Downstairs, not up.
I am so sorry. Oh, dear.
Oh, well, there is something to be said for being a tax exile. Shh! What? Inland Revenue may hear us!
What I did with that first lot of sardines, I shall never know. Oh, my goodness! You gave me quite a turn, you did. My hopes are right out of the sofa.
Yes, so did mine. We thought you were gone.
I thought you were in Sardinia.
Yes, we are. You have not seen us, and we are not here.
I can guess which one of you put this here.
Yes, but the main fact is that the income tax are after us.
Lovely helping of sardines to sit on.
Yes, well, so if anyone asks, you don't know anything. Nothing. So, I will just go and get a hot water bottle.
And off she goes without wanting to find out about his letters.
His letters?
Letters? What letters? You follow the mail, don't you?
Not the presents from Sardinia, dear.
I'm so sorry.
I'll show you where I put the presents from Sardinia. I put the presents from Sardinia in the pigeon house.
In the pigeon house?
In the little pigeon house down
Yes, well, I can hear voices.
Voices? What sort of voices?
Box voices. No, I mean people's boxes.
But there's no one here.
But darling, I saw the door handle move, and this box, I don't think it was here when we went into the...
I still don't see why you've got to put your tie on to look.
Well, they're going to want these downstairs in the, you know, the...
Mrs. Clackett?
Perhaps coming up the stairs with various items. Well, I mean, who...
Oh, look, she's opened our sardines.
Come back!
What?
You can't go down there like that.
Why not?
Mrs. Clackett, for one.
Mrs. Clackett?
One has certain obligations.
Sardines here, sardines there. It's like the Battle of Waterloo. Oh, you're still poking around, are you?
Still poking, well, still pulling.
In the attic cupboard, were you?
No, I was just checking the doors and door handles, Mrs. Clackett.
Clackett, dear, Clackett.
Mrs. Clackett, is there anyone else in the house, Mrs. Clackett?
Well, I haven't seen no one, dear.
I thought I had boxes, or... No. I found these voices.
Voices? There's no voices here, love.
I must have imagined it.
Oh, good Lord above!
I beg your pardon.
Oh! Good God above!
What is it?
The study door is open!
Right, and they're going to want these outside. Well, do you know what I mean?
lovely. Stick it down, put it back, never saw it.
Well, I will just put it in the attic if anyone else wants to have a try.
Oh. All right, now the study door's open. What on earth is going on? Knocking? Upstairs? Oh my God, there's something in the airing cupboard. Look, it won't, you know, because you're just gonna have to, you know, make your way to the, and shoot down the, and maybe squeeze through the, well, come on, don't just keep knocking. I can't do anything because, well, Christ!
One notice, taken the strength.
Oh, it's you!
Of course it's me. You put me in there in the dark with all the black sheets and things.
But you managed to squeeze through the, and make it.
Why not lock the door? Why did you lock the door?
I couldn't see because it won't open.
Well, someone locked it.
Sorry. Well, anyway, you can't just stand here like that.
Like what?
With people going in and out.
Okay, I'll just take it off then.
In here.
Gary!
One notice, taken restraint proceedings in court.
Now what?
A hot water bottle. I didn't put it there.
Well, I didn't put it there.
Someone in the bathroom filling first aid bottles.
Oh, you don't think there's something creepy going on?
Darling!
What did you say?
I
First the door handle, now the first water bottle.
Oh, I can feel goose pimples all over.
Well, put something round you.
The cover's over our heads.
Right. Hold on. What did I do with those sardines? You wait here.
You hear all sorts of funny things about these old houses.
Yes, but darling, this one's been extensively modernized throughout. I doubt anything could survive oil-fired central heating and...
What?
The sardines, they're... No, they're not. They're right there. I mean, the last thing you expect this day and age when you leave a plate of sardines there for 2 minutes is for them to be exactly where you left. What?
Perhaps there is something funny going on. I'm going to get into bed and...
Mrs. Flotchet must have taken it in and... What's going on?
Bag.
Bag? Sardines!
Bag.
Sardines!
Bag.
Sardines!
Bag.
What bag?
Your bag. Suddenly here and now it's gone.
It's in the bedroom. I put it in the bedroom.
Oh no, don't go in there.
The box.
Box.
They're both not gone.
Oh my God.
What on earth is going on? Where's Mrs. Flotchet? At least put your dress on.
I'm not going in there.
I'll fetch it for you.
Yes, quick, and let's get the hell out of here.
Darling, your dress was gone. Don't panic. There's a perfectly logical explanation for all this. I'll fetch Mrs. Flotchet. Ow, my face.
Darling, if we're not going to bed, I'm going to clear out the attic.
Oh dear.
Oh, good heavens!
No other hands, thank you, not in my sardine, because this time she has gone and killed him!
Oh no, he's just a good son, my love. Keep going.
Don't panic. There's some perfectly logical explanation for all this.
Where are we?
I'll fetch Mrs. Flotchet and she'll tell us what's going on.
You fetched her, I'm here.
I fetched Mrs. Flotchet and now she'll tell us what's going on.
She won't, you know.
I'll tell us what's going on.
There's a man in there, yes?
No, there's no man in there. He's right here. mean, it was quite the surprise seeing a man laying at the bottom of our stairs, wasn't it, love?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, now that we've all met, why don't we just introduce ourselves?
Introduce ourselves, right. I'm so sorry.
Yes, well, this is my husband. I'm afraid surprises go straight to his nose.
There's someone lurking in the undergrowth.
Oh, another unexpected guest. Why don't you go and see what you can see in the garden? And darling, why don't you go and get that bottle of my poison in the downstairs loo? That eats through anything.
Eats through anything. Right. Thanks. Yes, I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous.
Persecuted for incitement?
Come and join the party, love.
Oh, a burglar! This is most exciting.
I'm sorry, this is all my fault. Because when I say I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous, and open the door.
Executed for incitement.
No, but sometimes it makes me want to sit down and weep.
I know, love, it's getting like a funeral in here.
Just keep
Well,
going.
I think I used to do banks.
Keep going.
When I remember
I used to do bowling balls. What am I doing now? I'm breaking into paper bags.
Just keep going.
Stop.
No.
I thought the coast was clear, you see. I saw him going out to the bathroom.
Well, we will just have to think of something.
No, but I was listening most carefully. What did he say?
I've heard of people getting stuck with the problem, but this is ridiculous.
And he opened the door.
Prosecuted for incitement.
They always come in threes, don't they?
I think I used to do banks.
When I remember
I used to do bowling balls.
Hold on. We know this man. This man is not a he, and this is a social worker, and she's what? She's the nice lady who comes in and tells us what to do.
What to do?
What to do?
What does she say?
She's saying, let's just get through it for doors and sardines. That's all that matters, right?
Doors and sardines.
Doors and sardines!
Sardines!
Come back. She said phones and police.
Phones and police.
Phone! Police!
She said bags and boxes.
Bags and boxes.
Bags and boxes! Bags!
Come back. She said sheets. She needs sheets.
Sheets.
Come back. Now, all she wants now is a nice and happy ending.
Oh, and here she is in her wedding dress.
And it's her wedding day.
Do you take this sheet to be a lawful wedding garment? If not, speak now and forever hold your peace.
What does she say?
Oh, he's saying, last line.
Last line, me. Right. When all around is strife and uncertainty, there's nothing like a good old-fashioned plate of